throat, relax the throat. Ah, ah, ah. Oh, hello, my name is James. Welcome to Mirror Domains, and this is my full live reaction video for Trigger Warning, starring Jessica Alba, a new Netflix movie. And guys, I saw the trailers for this, and I thought it was pretty good. So I thought that we would jump on today and take a look at this movie, Trigger Warning. It's an hour and 46 minutes. It's on Netflix. If you don't know how these work, you know that I can't show you the entire movie here because of copyright reasons. I'll get my channel copyright striked. But what's meant to happen is that you guys will follow along with your copy, put a window up over mine, sync our time codes, and we will watch this movie, this action movie, starring Jessica Alba together. I am pressing the play button now. And I'll give you guys time codes as we go through it. It's action. It's an action movie, guys. So that's always thumbs up, right? Thunder Road. So give me a little bit of time here to crop it around here. Sorry about the fan noise too. It's like plus 35 outside today. Operation Alice 116. Machine gun firing. Oh wow, we're getting right into it, huh? Is that her? Okay. Moving into position now. Tense music still playing.
I have visual. Spider? I have a shot.
Wow, the music's a touch operatic, but that's okay. Oh, nice shot. Following the gun bullet, or the bullet, sorry. That was kind of cool, yeah. Hey, if they're trying to set up a good opening scene to grab us in, I think it's doing it. Good sound design on that crash. Was it a real one, though? Or was it CGI? Doesn't matter. It looked good. Blow them up. ADR sounds a little bit not well mixed. It's like they were recording it in a room somewhere. Just shoot through the truck. Your bullet should go through that metal like tin foil. Okay, so that's her. That's Jessica. Cool. Choreography looks good. Wow, I like that. You see the leg? She wrapped it around his arm like that. That was cool. Parker. So it's establishing that she's resilient. She survived that crash. She thinks on her toes, getting ready for some kind of counterattack. She's fierce, well trained.
I volunteer to tell the family.
I'll come with.
He wants revenge. And now you're going to fight each other. We just lost one of our guys.
Enough! Parker! It's over. It's over.
They need them for intelligence, right? Yeah. Frankie and the witch. Because he put it through him. He asked you to get removed.
You're gonna get caught.
I'm not gonna get caught.
You are.
Okay. So these two are friends. Hawaiian middle school. Middle school. At the mine.
Your dad got caught underneath it.
Oh, her
And by the
dad
time we
works in
found
the
him, it
mine.
was too late.
Trigger warning. Creation, Swan County. Gabriel Basso, huh? And Anthony Michael Hall. Fascinating. Well, yeah, he plays like a corrupt senator in this or something, right? We saw that in the trailer, right? Yeah, he's running for office. Ezekiel Swan. So a little bit kind of like a, well, I got the impression from the trailer that it was going to be a little bit like Roadhouse. This town or this county is under the thumb of this corrupt senator, and now she's going to set things straight. Executive produced by Jessica Alba. So she put her own money into this.
I'm just,
Poetry. That's her wall right there, guys. You hear me talk about an actor's wall all the time. That's the limits of her wall. What is this? Some evidence? It's a testament, some kind. On purpose. Foul play.
you think this
Yeah, you got to
I don't know.
look at all the possibilities,
He
right?
missed me.
I'm sorry. Hands.
It's weird. I just watched a movie with Russell Crowe called The Exorcism, where he's an actor going over lines, and they're on set in this movie talking about, I need to feel it. Say the line like you mean it, so I can. And that was, and this kind of acting is serviceable for this type of movie. I'm just, for some reason, thinking about that scene I just saw. I'm gonna turn on the YouTube chat. Forgive me for a second. There we go. Anthony Michael Hall is so unrecognizable in his early roles. Yeah, he aged really differently. Like his whole face changed when he became an adult, right? Where are we at? Just over 11 minutes, guys. 11 minutes, coming up to the 11-minute mark. Yeah, I couldn't live in the desert like this, man. Not for me. It's the sand. It's coarse, and it gets everywhere.
It's fine. Okay.
All right.
So there is a bar. Remember, I did say it a little bit like Roadhouse, right? They're really trying to use the music here to augment or telegraph what the emotion is supposed to be. And some directors would prefer just have it be silent. Let the actor tell us, the audience, what the emotion is supposed to be, right? If I lived in the desert, I'd be like taken out by a snake or something smaller, like a scorpion or something. Yeah, that would be my luck too. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Seeing some emotion. I mean, your old man just died. The soundtrack has been pretty much nonstop. There's very few. It's like they're not giving us silence.
I'm here to feed the lizard. Please don't come.
She's at peace with her father dying tragically. I reckon the music will change when she finds out otherwise. Yeah. Well, there's no music here.
Harry was really proud of you.
Really dark on my screen.
I found him, actually.
Oh man, Mikey, I'm sorry.
Well, they're going into the well.
Yeah, Harry stepped up security lately. He actually got real cameras this time.
They're pretty dark. They could light an oil lamp or candle. No, I mean like on the screen. Like here, this is brightened. Flashback. Never carry a knife without sharpening it. And never bring a knife to a gunfight. uh, if you guys saw any of the movies opening up in the theaters this weekend, you'd know what I was referring to there.
You okay?
She sees something, right?
Yeah, it's
Rocks usually don't come down like that. Blast mark. Some kind of charge went off.
opening the tunnel more.
Hmm. A lot of flashbacks. Another one.
Nah, I gotta get back to work.
Well, if you're interested in keeping it, I could always run it for you.
You threw that rather quickly. What?
So what happened?
Yeah. Unlikely. Yeah, I don't think so. But you would remember pulling a pin on something that could kill you. There used to be the days where I could drink one of those jugs, pitchers all by myself. And yeah, I would just carry it around. I wouldn't even bother pouring it into glasses. I would just carry it around like this. But those days are long behind me, guys. Yeah. Something smells off. I'm suspecting a suspect number one. Yeah, there was something weird about that, right? And I think they may want us to think that he killed the father so that he could take over the business. But I think that's a red herring. Elvis?
How about buy you a drink?
So these two have beefs. Yeah, she can take care of herself. We know this. We're kind of meandering here, guys.
Well, Jesse, I'll take care of it.
Not yet.
She wants to find out where they're going. There's only two cars on the road at this time of night. I think in the States, machine guns are illegal for civilians, right? That's that whole controversy with the bump stocks that makes normal guns like machine guns. She's got a hunch. She just wants to check it out. She's going in unarmed. She's really going in unarmed. You got nothing. Not a piece, not a knife. So they are robbing it. Okay. Oh, this is the action scene we saw in the trailer. Huh. Okay, so she does have a knife. No? It's got music here playing in the background, guys, but all this looks fantastic. Oof. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Oof. Bolt cutters. Ow. Watch. Is that your
They held
dad's
me at
watch?
gunpoint.
Or the watch of the bar owner? So that action sequence came in at 26 minutes. We need an inciting incident here. She's back home. She isn't seem too concerned with who's killing the or who may have killed her father. The inciting incident will be whatever brings her into following up like vengeance. Why did you all right now why did you kill my father? That's a cool shot.
Elvis Swan.
Grenade launcher. So you think it was aftershocks from a rocket launcher? Is this the inciting incident? Now she's sus of everybody. Strange transition from fight to trailer with watch, no police interaction. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Where were the police? You think somebody would have been notified? Yeah, what was the point of that? What was the point of that scene if it didn't advance the story? Oops.
TV providers?
Think you can break into it?
Who are you talking to? Of course I can break in.
Blowing up that food van could look like a scene from Breaking Bad. Wow, this guy rolls some luxury class.
Hold up. Okay, I see some footage here of a monster truck with some flames on the side. Oh, other hobbies.
Arms trafficking. So Elvis is dirty. Well, we kind of gathered that when he was shooting a rocket launcher, James.
good otherwise?
I'm always good.
I was seeing nothing but a hound dog. Yeah. Having a ball.
My hands, I'm getting a bird ready.
No worries.
Do you want a beer?
Of course.
Come on.
Touche.
Elvis got them jobs at the Army Depot.
Jobs at the Army Depot, huh? Walmart. Well, it's an election year.
And faith. I am creation, through and through.
It's quite the boast. Senator. Yeah, we're past 33 minutes now. 33 minutes. Yeah, you walk right into their firing range.
Great. Rumor has it you might have
There it is. Anthony Michael.
I think you should quit. Move back.
So he's brothers with Elvis?
Billboards and hear your ads on the radio.
So I like the setup that he's Elvis is brothers with the sheriff guy because it's going to set up a conflict later on. Oh, yeah. It is meandering. 36 minutes, coming up to 37.
You know that, right?
Well, you hadn't been.
It's not a thing.
Feels like this scene should have
When are you
come
gonna
in
release the body?
way earlier. She doesn't want to tip her hand to him. She doesn't believe that, though, right? She's just realizing she can't trust him. Is that a spirit she's drinking? Tequila or something? She seems to be hitting it pretty hard. Oh, is that they got it on? Wait a minute. How the heck is she sleeping in that bed? Where's the rest of her body? The edge of the bed is like right there. I don't think we're going to get a butt in the moonlight walk here. And she's going to find out that he's connected to all of this. This music doesn't help. It's not bad music. It doesn't feel like it fits anything. It doesn't fit, right? Come on, if this was a Jack Reacher episode, we would have gotten more meat by now. This is something that we as the audience was going to assume. We knew that this was going to happen. So they didn't need to drag us out until 40 minutes in. That she would figure out that there was foul play. Well, she's underneath. You see her?
Better than getting a divorce.
He's going to make me go back to AA, I guess. I didn't think Jessica Alba would bring smoking in as a character trait. It's quite distracting. Guess she'll use it as a final discard and blow something up. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, as someone who would like to keep themselves in top shape, smoking is not a way that one would normally do that. Maybe they were just using it as a kind of like her coping mechanism. Come on. Maybe it's because I am so used to watching Reacher that, watching him figure things out rather quickly. So she wanted a picture of that note. So she took pictures of the case file. Looking at the body. Coping mechanism, yeah, I could see that. How does she know that that's his body, though? Oh, yeah, because he said that they were transferring him over to cremation, right? Wow, she's got another bottle. She's hitting it pretty hard. That's the way some people cope, right? They watch movies down in the cave. This feels like something that should have been at the end of Act 1. And then she finds out that it was the corrupt senator, and now she wants vengeance. But this is coming in at 44 minutes, guys. And it really should have been coming in at 24 minutes. Because this movie's only an hour and 36 minutes. So where are we at? No, an hour and 40 minutes long. So there's only 55 minutes left in this movie.
A tribe.
Hell, I don't know. But it's where I get my lactose intolerance from.
Well, I am lactose intolerant. I didn't know that growing up, though. Man, I went through some painful times. Because I would I would have things like this of milk, and I'd be like, I feel so terrible after.
Latinx. How do I say, is it Latinx or?
It's great.
Some people don't like that term, Latinx. It was just a pop term that's good, pretty much at the end of its run. Nobody uses that anymore because they were trying to be PC. Elvis is at the mine. So they were there hitting that sauce. Okay, so we're not really learning that much about the senator, other than the fact that he's going to be obviously involved with the arms sales, and he does everything he can to protect that. But what was his motivation to kill the father? Because he found out about it? Is that it? I think it was OAC that you started using the term Latinx. Popping some tires. Oh, is he storing? Was Elvis storing weapons in the mine, and the father found out? Although, why would you store weapons in somebody else's mine is beyond me. Because you feel like you're entitled because your family owns the town?
That's my favorite part.
But you see what I mean? No, come on, Alice. Don't struggle.
I don't want to hear it.
What do you think's gonna happen? You think my brother's gonna come and arrest me?
Please stop!
Oh, the lizard got out. Good. Yeah, the lizard knows to get out of there. Oh, wow. Going up pretty fast. Well, he's toast. Literally. Jeez, that's terrible. What was that thing about you said about her lighting something and having something on fire behind her?
You killed him. Hey, get off him. And he cut you. I said, get the hell off.
Yeah, this is something that should have been at the end of the first act, and now comes along the whole baggage of her learning that the town and everybody else is involved with it. She's gonna have to call in some favors to bust her out. They're trying with the cinematography, at least.
Right. Oh,
Well,
you don't know
literally
how
blew the
much they
budget
were
with that
offering.
They're huge, man. Somebody needs RPGs. They're doing a lot more than just casual.
Dad looks generous when he's saving his. Enough!
How much does Parker know about this?
Assume everything. Yeah, too much. You're gonna have to. What does that mean? Put her down? Yeah, they're playing this as the midpoint crisis. 52 minutes in. Free mill. You can take it and you can walk. That's what he's gonna say.
Fine.
You leave now.
Just take the money and go back to your life.
All the way. Well, that's not going to happen.
Oh, you put real ones outside.
There. Wow, literally. Yeah. So I think
You too.
Can you excuse us?
a body.
Sheriff Min Parker caught robbing the feed store last week.
So this is going to come back around to that robbing, those robbers. Maybe. Okay, so the robbers were there, I think, just because they're trying to establish that the arms sales and everything is drawing in bad people to the town, right? And the way they can do that is let's have a fun action sequence. Guessing her lawyer ain't making it to Act 3. No, I don't know. Probably not. Unless the lawyer's trained, served with them, maybe. You really want to go into a mine with shoes like that? Oh, there we go. So now we're going to find out how dirty the sheriff is.
You won't punch like such a little bitch.
You want to take that chance? Oof. That one looked like it.
You can make this stop.
So could you.
I'm working with the hand I got.
I'm gonna need another favor from you, my friend.
Ooh. Okay. Jesse's conflicted. You expect him to do it? Hmm. She seems to have gotten the upper hand.
Now!
Oh, that was quick. You think if they were running this kind of an operation, we're missing a piece here from the Roadhouse formula. We're missing the muscle, right? We're missing the Conor McGregor. I think Elvis is supposed to be that role, but yeah. She's fading out, losing consciousness. Oof. Actually, I kind of like how they did that. They just did that off screen. You could hear the accident. See, and that's an inventive way of saving some money on the budget. You can have six numbers in your passcodes for an iPhone. It's 6.
Me. I'm coming out there. You better be okay.
He's called in the backup. Spider. You don't want to mess with these people. These people are going to have like a pistol stash somewhere, man. Yeah, oh, she's going to pull a shotgun.
Pull the trigger, see what happens, bitch.
Basement in a desert house?
What's this?
Really? Taking his stash? Could have just opened fire when he had the chance there. A sub basement? Is that for his hydroponics lab?
Oh, someone's waking up.
Roberto? What do I hear in leaf blower? The lawn guys were here yesterday. An hour and 6 minutes in, guys. And now we're getting some redundant information to the audience.
Elvis is the reason why Pops.
Like weed lab, more like, yeah. Where are we at? Yeah, 107.
These guy blew up those server farms 2 years ago, killed 37 people.
Can't now. You're in it deep. Those people will just kill you. Yeah. So he knows it. Hey guys, I hate to say this, but if you start hanging around with bad people, eventually what's going to happen? More bad people are going to come in, and then more bad people, like a big gang kind of thing, right? And then it becomes uncontrollable. Because you get some crazy types in there. Yeah, there's no need for this kind of a room here in Canada because it's legal here. You can grow whatever you want.
What's that?
Oh.
That's Xanadu. It's cash crop. It does look rather impressive.
All right, I gotta pee.
Captain Mulberry's office? How can I help you?
This is Parker Cal.
Ghost. Yeah, there's a way that they could have played this so that these domestic terrorists were the real villains, which I guess they sort of are, and then have that kind of like a, I don't know, twisted sort of that the so-called corrupt senator is not the big head honcho fight. I don't know. Maybe they're still playing it that way, but
He knows how to hide, so.
How can all these weapons go missing and the government not notice?
Hmm.
Lying around somewhere, do you? No.
You wouldn't happen to have a bunch of guns laying around
But I
somewhere,
know
would you?
who.
Oh. Mo.
For the record, I think this is a mistake.
Mo has the guns, huh? And Frank.
Doing wrong by Harry by letting you go off like this.
So he cares about her.
Make sure I go in prepared.
Mo bumped up to MVP, yeah. I like that old guy too. A machete? Okay. It's a cool silhouette shot. What are you doing? I don't know. So they're going to kill the senator, maybe.
I should be a gentleman about this.
Yeah.
Elvis said it'll be a few days.
Yeah.
My campaign. And show me where my weapons are.
It's supposed to be kind of like a crisis point before the final act. The senator is going to probably either get killed by the cartel or the terrorists. Yeah. He needs to stay out of this. $116, guys, so about 20 minutes left. Yeah, this is the third act. This is the third act. All the players are set on the stage. Okay. He might be okay. Oh. Why do you need to know? Don't you already know?
I'm just trying to make you talk.
Oh. Get his hands, girl. He's not in a position. Don't be arrogant. What? Why is she outside now all of a sudden? What's the... Were to assume that she killed him?
I got him to talk. Pops discovered what they were using the tunnel for.
Yeah, we know that as the audience. Most of everybody but her knew this. So he went to blow it up. Jesse shot him.
The pin from the grenade. And tunnel went down. That's why you found him under the rubble. I know those tunnels better than anyone.
So?
What are they going to say? That she's going to go in there and take them all out? She better not have any booby traps set up in there already. Although, I guess, whatever. It would make it more entertaining. Logic-wise, it wouldn't make sense, but I guess for entertainment value. Like, they really want that relationship, that father-daughter relationship, to be kind of like the emotional backbone of it all. And I don't feel like it was executed the best of ways. In the best of ways. You know why? Because I'm not feeling anger from her. Resentment.
Evening, fellas.
Spider's there.
He's inside.
He's in there hanging out.
Gotta move, Spider. It's your cue. Like, there's some brutal stuff going on here, but it's kind of dark to see.
What's going on, Elvis? I thought we had a deal. Huh?
Yeah, why would he blow it up? Come on, dust
Get
Elvis.
back in that depot.
Do us all a favor and dust Elvis. Yeah. Yeah, the fighting should have been done in the daylight. It sounded dramatic, at least. Yeah.
They know what we're doing in the depot.
Come on, Spider. That was cool.
Yeah.
Well, damsel in distress. What? I don't know. That's a lot of ordnance. I think somebody would notice him missing, right? Like somebody on the inside of the army would have to be writing that off somewhere. Yeah, that wasn't that smart, was it? Roan. Machete swings. Yeah, the way that they've done this is that you don't really care. We assume that she's going to kill all the domestic terrorists, but there's no stakes in it for us as the audience. Like, dramatically. Is that the head honcho guy? So the head honcho guy just goes out like that, huh? They didn't give us a good shot of his face. I'm assuming that it was. I don't know, Spider. I don't see how he could have. Like when Elvis gets his, we're gonna have satisfaction as the audience, right? Because they didn't do enough to establish the terrorists as bad guys. Yeah. Come on, Spider. Time for you to take your medicine. Or not Spider, sorry. Elvis. And Mo. And it is playing out a little bit like uh, the first Roadhouse, where the town is coming to help her or whatever, all of her friends.
Get the beam off his leg.
Was rather reckless of Spider to fire that when was right in the line of it, right? So that's why she's there. That's why the friends are there, to help keep people alive. So she's gonna have to put Jesse down, right? So it's gonna minute, an hour and 30, guys. About 10 minutes left. You grab the door. Shipping container.
Oh, shit.
Been shot!
Hey, where are you coming from?
I've lost so much blood. Oh, God. Oh.
But she's just using this as a distraction to see if they've seen him or who's part of the operation. I don't know where he's going. Is he just trying to get out of the base area, the depot? Are you guys feeling any tension here? I'm not. This is supposed to be the big climax. I felt it a little bit down in the tunnels, but that's about it. Here we're just kind of hit a lull before the Jesse showdown. You can take her licks, yeah? Yeah. I have tension in my neck,
piece of
probably because I'm
shit.
sitting with my eye on the solder art glasses. Yeah. What?
Okay? And I'm gonna slide it down.
What?
To us.
Stop. Stop it.
Yeah, so he's going to do himself in. It's the last bit of honor he can do, right? If they had worked their relationship up a little bit more than just them, oh, do we still like each other? I guess we do. Dramatically, that would have paid off a little bit more. It may work for some people, but I'm a little bit meh. Actually, I kind of like that ending though for him, right? Because even if he gets out of the depot, he's going to be on the run for the rest of his life. Somber music playing. Hour and 36 minutes in. Time lapse. Okay, so she did kill the senator.
Creation. But who are the candidates vying for Senator Swan's seat?
It makes medicinal weed. Well, if they're taking care of you, you might as well partake. Although I'd rather have it in. Make me some brownies, I'd say, please. Jesse's Swan song, yeah. She knows. Deleted. Pink hair.
You're sporting.
Okay, so she did sell it to Mike. Or he's going to take over the bar, right? Dead salmon.
Also, a bunch of soldiers are asking. Throwing a grand opening during the holidays.
Do or do not. So obviously one of the writers of the script was a fan of Star Wars.
Good.
Yeah. I'm always good.
That was the denouement. Has to be, right? An hour and 39 minutes in. Yep. Trigger warning, guys. What did you guys think? It's B-movie fare. Where does that road end? That road ends about here, doesn't it? They're going to have to cut away. Well, that's it. Yeah. Jessica Alba has her limits as an actress for sure. I was hoping that they would try to cater to that, but I think for this role, it was just a little too much for her, I think. The script was really meandering at the beginning of it too. It took a while to get there because remember, she doesn't learn that the swans are in it until like 45 minutes in, right? To the 46-minute mark. So, yeah, Arglass says the score was bigger than the movie. It was an okay movie. Yeah, if you had a couple of pints, maybe watch this and it's kind of like meh, but it's forgettable. There's nothing in here that makes me go, guys, you got to check this movie trigger warning out because Because what? What? For what? There was like the acting. There's no acting performance in here that really stands out that makes you go, you got to check out that acting. Directing of the action was okay, I guess, but the execution of the story was meh. Pacing is really drab in the beginning. Takes a while to get things going. They put in some redundant scenes over and over again. Okay, we get it. They're in arms sales. We don't have to keep on beating it over the head for us. We know that. There's a lot of scenes in it where it's kind of like, okay, here's a scene that's going to explain the next scene. Here's a scene of them talking, I need to go to the ranch tomorrow. Instead of just cutting to the scene of them going to the ranch. Right? That kind of stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's okay if you got some time to waste on the weekend or whatever, but I don't think I'd ever come back to revisit it. It wasn't as terrible as, say, Rebel Moon Part 2, but we'll see. Argos puts a 20-pound live chat badge in. Thanks, man. Let's go over to the Rotten Tomato meter. What are people saying about this? Oh, 21%. No critics scores in yet. Well, we do have some critics scores, only 2. And they both hate it. Trigger Warning is a self-serious, brooding film without the wherewithal to know how righteously dumb it could be if it committed to the bit, or at least the expertise to elevate it to the suspenseful level it desperately aims to reach. Yeah, you don't feel any stakes. You don't feel any tension. You don't feel any peril. Jessica Alba goes full-fledged action mode in a competently made but generic Netflix thriller. I wouldn't even say that it was generic. I would say it's a little subpar. 0.5 stars, says an audience member. I can't believe such a bad movie exists, but bad script, bad action, nonsense characters. If I could rate 0 star, I would. Same stories coming out of Hollywood, that terrorists need to speak all of those languages. Why not come up with your own country where it's supposed to be? Okay, so this person's obviously either one of those languages. Peppermint is a good palate cleanser after this movie. Jennifer Garner is better doing at Wrath and Revenge. Yeah, I hear that about Peppermint. I need to watch that one. I'm dragging my feet on that one. Other good revenge flicks where the girl goes off. Yeah, girl revenge. Obviously, Kill Bill, right? Colombiana. Do revenge. Don't know about that. I Spit on Your Grave is, yeah, girls going back to get revenge. Promising Young Woman. Although she does, I don't know about that one, about the ending on that one, guys. Although I guess technically she does, yeah. It's just because we knew as the audience that she was going to get her revenge eventually. Why drag it out? Yeah, I wonder here. I kept it on this ratio. No, I can't. I would have to use this ratio. Weird. Where do the subtitles fall in this? Yeah. Would call Salt a revenge flick? Salt? Yeah, I think so. See, I was trying to fool around with an aspect ratio like this, where it shows the full screen a little bit more, like on my screen. But, yeah, whatever. All right, guys, thank you very much for joining me today. There's not a whole lot in the realm of movie news. We did our coming out this weekend show already. I'm going to do my formal reviews later on, probably on my own, for Bike Riders and The Exorcism. Actually, since we're here, since we're at the Rotten Tomatoes, let's go and take a look at what those scores are for the Bike Riders and The Exorcism. because one's good and one's not good. Bike Riders, 83%, 77 by the audience. So people are like, okay, it's pretty good. And it is pretty good. It's totally worthwhile seeing in the theater. Exorcism is not. Exorcism is 33 by critics, 53 by the audience. The acting is good. But again, Exorcism falls for the same reasons that this movie, Trigger Warning, does. It doesn't give us, you don't feel the stakes. And then this Exorcism gets silly towards the end, right? Yeah. Like if they had nothing to do with exorcisms, if it didn't have to do with actual demonic possession, and if it had to deal with paranoia, I'll talk about that in my review. Paranoia and the suspicion of substance abuse, that would have made a better movie. And it felt like that movie was in there. But I'll talk about that in my out of the theater reaction. I might go see Thelma not this weekend. I've seen too many movies this weekend. I might see it on Cheap Tuesday. Thelma. Hearing good things about this. 80% by fans, 99 by the audience. Inspired by real life experience director Josh Margolin's own grandmother. Okay. Anything in the big headlines that we missed? Come join us this Sunday night, guys, for House of the Dragon Season 2. Season 2, Episode 2. Beef, Cora Bora. Oscar Isaac and Carey Mulligan to star in Beef Season 2. Okay. Austin Butler says he wants to return to theater in the future. Is that Colm Meaney, Denzel Washington, and who is that? Is that? I don't know who that is. Yeah, who is that? I think I know who that is. Let me just pull up his name. David Morse. Is that David Morse, guys? Jodie Comer tells us she plans to return to theater in the future. Oh, Jodie Comer and Austin Butler want to go back to the theater. They've had enough of movies. Huh. We spoke to Jodie Comer and Austin Butler about the bike riders driving old motorcycles and whether they're not planning on returning to the theater in the future. Jodie Comer was really good in it. She was. Mike Faced on Bike Riders. Willem Dafoe asked when he was, what kinds of kindness? That's also opening up in limited release this weekend, is Kinds of Kindness. Pattinson for Dior fashion show in Paris. Emma Stone tells us why she continues to work with Yorgos Lanthimos. I had such a great experience with him to have that kind of energy. Yeah, we heard that before. Good actress. Obviously, James, she won the Academy Award twice, right? Maxine, first audience experiences. Yeah, I saw that Perry Nemiroff posted her reactions to Maxine. She liked it. I'll be seeing it as soon as I can in July. Emma Stone. Elliot Gould pays tribute to Donald Sutherland. Oh yeah, yesterday Donald Sutherland passed on. I already put my rest in peace. Billy Bootlet. Yahya Abdul-Mateen. Man on Fire for Netflix. Why are you adapting stuff that's already good, man? And how you're not going to top Denzel Washington for a series, guys. The trailer for the final season of Snowpiercer. Yeah, they shot this already. It's in the can, but the studio that was, the distribution company that was with them dropped it. So now that got picked up. Okay. Gotham Awards. Costner says he's not returning to Yellowstone. Maxine is out. Yeah, we know. Joe Alwyn. It's a lot of kinds of kindness stuff. Oh yeah, speaking of which, the Nosferatu trailer was on the Bike Riders, guys. If you're going to go see the Bike Riders, you'll see that trailer. Unfortunately, because I decided I wanted to get a hot dog, they took too long to get the hot dog ready for me, and I was just coming into the theater as it flashed up Nosferatu, and I was like, oh, for God's sakes. I'll see the trailer anyway. It'll be out on YouTube here pretty soon, because they can't sit on that for a long time. And let me just check my feed here. I don't see any trailer for it, but it's got to be out there soon. All right. Yeah. All right. That's it. Tom Blythe plays tribute to Donald Sutherland because he played the younger President Snow. Donald Sutherland came as close to mastering the craft of acting as anyone gets. So many genius performances indeed. He had such a broad range. He could play the good guy. He could play he was really good at playing bad guys. President Snow, the guy in what's that Dustin Hoffman one? Outbreak, right? It was Backdraft. He was really good as the evil warden in Lockup with Sylvester Stallone. He hated him, but then he's got some good voice performances in Final Fantasy. Overall, really good stuff. I never had the honor of knowing him personally, but it was an honor of my lifetime to follow in his footsteps. Imogen Poots, Kirsten Stewart, directorial debut, The Chronology of Water, begins filming next week. It's about a swimmer, Olympic hopeful. I'll watch that. After the Hunt. Patrick Dempsey joins Dexter prequel series. I don't know anything about Dexter. I never watched Dexter. Oh yeah, the spinoff for Megan called Soulmate. Is that going to be like some kinky AI? Well, guys, that's where we're going. So they might as well get ahead of it, because they're going to use robots and AI to have that purpose. Like, and movies forecasted that since like Blade Runner, right? And anime stuff. Selena Gomez. All right. Yeah, it's hot, guys. It's hot. I'm roasting here, and I've been going for an hour and 57 minutes. So that's pretty much it for me today, guys. I'm going to publish a few shorts of my best and worst parts for Bike Riders and Exorcism, and my reviews for stuff will come out later on the weekend. All right, thumbs up. Enjoy your weekend. Stay cool because it's still hot here. And enjoy the rest of your day. You're watching Mirror Domains.